I
Okay.
muted myself because I'm watching or listening to the Show Me the Money call.
Oh, okay. That's recorded, so I was like, I'll watch it. I'll listen to it later. All right. So I thought more new people would be on, but that's okay.
I know. I messaged all my new girls, texted them.
That's okay. So this is recording. Okay, so I want everybody to kind of take notes. So if you have like pen and paper, just, you could take notes. I watched some trainings that I found like some good tips. So the first thing that you want to do is, I know most of you have the Wired app. Download the It Works Wired app, and it gives you alerts like the Show Me the Money call came on, and it alerts you on the family call if there's any like BOGO deals, stuff like that. So definitely download that app. And you want to tell your new distributors to download the app too, so they can stay connected. So it's the It Works Wired app. So that's something when you sign up a new distributor, you should tell them like right after they sign up, or confirm, their ID and all that. Okay, so one thing that I found that's really been helping is that I'm contacting my current LCs. So the current LCs that have tried the products, have used it for 2 months or more, have gotten good results, and obviously they all should be getting good results because they should be using the products, but I had an LC tell me that she's only used the products for 3 days, and she wants to cancel her auto shipment because they're not working.
Wow. That's like going to the gym one time and expecting results.
And I'm like, okay. So now, like, I'm checking in with her, like, weekly because I'm like, okay, are you using the products? Are you using the products? And now I'm like, every other day, I'm like, did you use the products today? Did you? So we don't really know if they're using the products. Like, we could give them all the advice, but we don't know if they're using the products, Right. But the LCs that are definitely talking to you about the products, that are giving you the great feedback, BOGO's going on this week. So especially LCs that are your wrap customers, saying, hey, would you like to join and use the products? You can make money and use the products at the same time. Ashley was my LC, and she signed up because she loved the products. So it works. But you have to be, obviously for a lot of people, they're like, well, the $99 is a lot, but you're spending the amount on products each month anyway. So, giving them that option, if you're not asking them, they're going to, the answer is always no. So just giving them that option, like, hey, did you ever think about making money and using the products at the same time? I thought that was a good tip. So you want to make sure you're contacting them. Okay. So definitely getting back to the basics. And I think that since we've been in I've been in for 2.5 years. And I think that I'm like overcomplicating it sometimes, because when I do it simple, I get more results. So this is good for, new people as well. So you have your box of wraps, right? Because you joined, you get it in your kit. If you have products, any products, greens, posting yourself with the greens, your face and the greens. I've noticed that writing even in the help page, how we have the pictures of the greens, and then we have this is what they do. Even copy and pasting just what they do with your picture of the greens, I think it's better than a before and after. Although not posting before and afters doesn't work for me. Like but it could work for Megan.
Yeah,
So,
I don't post a lot of before and afters.
Yeah, like I'll post like maybe one or I don't even know if I post 2 a day, but 1 a day. But the ones that really like show the products or like me with the products, those posts are working more. Now, if you don't have products at all, I'll post in the help page, like under the specific products, like the greens and like just the bottle with the greens, so that like on the table, so that you can post that, because it's like, oh, okay, she's using it. Just until you make, I know a lot of people sign up and they don't have the money right away to buy products. So, showing the customers that you are using the products are definitely going to help. You know what I mean?
And that's a good thing you can use your auto shipment for too, is start getting those products, ones that you wanted to try, even just 1 a month. Just put something on, that way you can start getting products. You can start building a stock of stuff that you can use.
Yeah. Now, I'm iffy about auto shipments. So, when I started, I wasn't told to do an auto shipment. So I don't force my distributors to do auto shipment. I'm more of, let's make money, like let's get the LCs. Although I understand the auto shipment part, we're in this business to make money. So I just started doing auto shipments when I became double this past summer. I was double before that. But like this past summer is when I started doing auto shipments, because for me, transferring is better than keeping them. So, it's your own personal preference. When I sign a distributor, I don't have them do auto shipments because their first 4 LCs should be in the 150 or above range. So it's definitely your preference. You guys are leaders. You guys have been here, for a good amount of time. It's your call. If you're new and you get a distributor, it's the same thing. It's your call. But I've never been taught to do an auto shipment. So I feel like it's unfair for me to say, hey, Mariah, you need to do an auto shipment. You know what I mean? So definitely use your own preference. But going back to basics, I think is just so important. Like, honestly, you guys know I never messaged. And lately, I've been messaging like crazy. Like, literally, I'll sit there for an hour and message people, because the algorithm on Facebook and Instagram, people are not seeing our before and afters or our posts the way they used to see them. So literally on Instagram, because I'm still building my Facebook, but literally on Instagram, everybody that likes my pictures. So basically, even my personal pictures, you're getting a like, you're getting a message. I don't care. You like my picture, you're getting a message. And some people don't do that, and some people are like, that's not building relationships. But if I don't know the person, like if I'm not interacting with the person, I'll interact with them first. So Sam liked my picture, but she's new, so I'll go to her profile and like her picture, comment on it, and then like the next day, I don't waste time. The next day, I'll message her. So I'll message her the product post. I'm looking to build my portfolio, that script that I use. On the story, on top, all those people that like. You guys saw that? No. Okay. Okay. So you like that picture? You look at that picture, you're getting a message from me. Like, I'm going to like your stuff and like comment before I message you, but you're getting a message. The point is that like messaging is so important now, because posting is not doing anything. I'm lucky if I get one message from a post. One text message from somebody wanting to join or wanting to, buy a product from just messaging. Snapchat, guys, yesterday I showed you guys Snapchat. I was like, what? I posted a picture of the products. Actually, no, I didn't. I posted, you want to join my team with like the monkey face or something. And somebody was like, oh, I'm interested in buying the Fat Fighters and something else. And I'm like, what? Like, so using these different social media accounts will help you as well. Just not, I'm getting there with Facebook. But, so using different social media outlets, you know what I mean? Not just settling on just, Facebook or on Instagram. But the messaging part, guys, I'm like, what? Like, I'm getting LCs like crazy because of messaging. And it's, I can get like 100 people just looking at the message, but that one person is ordering the greens, the Fat Fighters, the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so make sure you're messaging, telling your teams too, like, make sure you're messaging. If you're not asking, the answer is always no. You need to be asking people. Okay, so I'm sorry, I had to go back to my notes. So now one thing that's also helped is that I'm literally taking out my charts, and my charts are like in front of me. Like, yeah, they're in front of me like every day. And I know that I need 10 more people for triple. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, they're here. Like, I'm getting 10 people. Like, you need to print out your charts. And I don't care if you're executive. I don't care if you don't have anybody under you. You need to take out the chart and like have it in front of you. Even if you have it like when you wake up. Yeah, that chart too. When you wake up and it's like, I don't know, like on your wall by your bed, put it there. I'm not kidding. Like, when I have these charts out, I feel like I get distributors. Like, I get things completed because I see it. You know what I'm saying? So print it out. Put it in your room. If you have to print like 3 or 4, put one in your room, put one in your refrigerator, put one in your bathroom. I'm not even kidding. It works. You have to put it so like, like, oh, okay, I need 2 more DTs, or I need 5 more DTs, or whatever it is. Like, make sure you're putting your charts everywhere. I don't know. Carrie was like, if you don't put your charts places, you won't promote. So my charts are everywhere. My charts are everywhere. Like,
constant reminder.
Yeah, you have to put it everywhere. Okay, so this one, she's like, are you married to this business? So I'm like, okay, what? And she was like, in a marriage, you need to be committed to it every day. So it's not that, okay, I'm going to post, and I'm just going to post, that I'm drinking my greens, and that's it. I'm just going to post. You know what I mean? It's the following, it's the adding, it's the posting, it's the messaging. And, she's like, it's like a baby. It needs to be coddled. This is your business. And I'm just like, huh? Coddled. I don't know. And, and, like a baby, it needs, you to nurture it. It needs your support. It needs your, attention every day. So basically, if you're not doing all these things, every day, it's harder for like the business to grow. So you want to make sure that you're doing all these steps. And I know it's a lot, because it is a lot, and this is my full-time job. But the next thing, is finding like an hour or 2 hours. She says she only spends 4 hours on the business a day. Now I'm like, okay, well, she's Ambassador Diamond, and she has like a Diamond 2.0. But what made sense was that she does like power hours throughout the day. So the power hours are, an hour of her just messaging, an hour of her setting up her posts, an hour of unfollowing, an hour of following. And then another hour is or 1 hour is the following, unfollowing. And then the other hour is like concentrating on her team. So if you, like, I've noticed that if I focus on like, and if I put a timer on my phone for, okay, I'm going to spend from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night just messaging, I noticed that, like, you know, the business is getting, like, my business, like, explodes kind of, you know what I mean? Because I'm focusing. Because you know that we'll sit, I mean, I do this. I sit on Facebook and I'm like, and an hour goes by and I'm scrolling and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then he's like, are you working? And I'm like, yeah, I'm working. And I'm watching like the food, like,
oh my God,
things.
I get stuck in those freaking food making
like,
things.
Seriously. So if you're putting a timer on your phone and you're like, okay, I'm going to spend an hour messaging, you know, like, just do messaging for 1 hour, you know, like, in the morning, wake up and just follow and unfollow, you know what I mean? So I've noticed that I've done that and it's helped me a lot. So, so that's what I do. Like, I'll wake up and I'll just follow, unfollow, or accept like the follow requests. And then, you know, I'll go into the team page, whatever. And then, I'll message for the hour. So there's no distractions. You don't answer your team. You don't answer phone calls. You don't answer text messages. You just do the hour. So now if you're working after work, because I remember when I used to work, I used to be like, I don't have time. Like, you know, I'm working all day. But then when I got home after dinner, like, that was my hour or 2 hours of just, you know, messaging, setting up my posts for the next day, follow, unfollowing. My unfollowing day is on Sunday. So that's when I unfollow, Sunday. That's all I do is unfollow on Sundays. But like, adding people, like, I'll do it at night or in the morning. So make sure, you know, come up with like a schedule for yourself. So if you're doing these like little power hours every day, it will help, because it's helped me. I mean, I want you guys to try it, you know, see if it works for you guys, and let me know. Okay, so another thing was that she teaches her team to follow the steps to success. So every month they say we should follow the steps to success. So every month we should enroll 4 new customers and 3 distributors. So they're saying that when you're following these steps to success every month, that that you're following the steps to success every month, you will be successful. I know for myself, I'm completing the steps to success every month, and it's filling up my charts. It's getting me closer and closer to my promotions. So when your team is doing the same thing, it will help you for your promotions. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And really thinking, you know, I was never taught the hundreds list, you know, so I really never taught my team the hundreds list. But thinking really like, so you just started thinking of 10 people, not even 100, but 10 people that, you know, need one of our products, or 10 people that, or even 5 people that need this opportunity to make money. So really thinking about it. Because when you're first starting with this business, it's hard to get, I'm not even going to say that. It's not hard, because that's who my first customers were customers online or through Facebook or through Instagram. So they were my followers, but you have to be messaging and asking them. So if you know somebody on Instagram and they're like, oh, you know, and you see them post something like, oh, I really hate my job, message them, just talk to them. 1 second. Just talk to, now I lost my train of thought. Just talk, bring it up. Like, you know, she hates her job. Well, hey, you would be really amazing at, you know, doing what I do. Have you ever thought about making extra money? Go ahead, Megan.
That's what I was gonna say, like, usually those people, when I see people posting stuff like that, I write their name down on a separate list, and every day I comment and like do stuff on their page. And then like after a couple of days, and I'll be like, you know what? Because they see me liking and comment on their stuff, then I'll be like, hey, like, you know, I'll message them directly. Like the next time they said something about hating their job or being so tired or having to work another extra shift, I'll message them and be like, hey, like, you know, I've been following you for a while, and I see your post, and I can't help but see how miserable you are at your job. And I was just wondering, you know, I have a great opportunity to make a second income. You know, would you be interested? And maybe it can help you stop having to work those extra shifts or working overtime, or maybe even let you stay home with your kids, or, you know, quit the job that you hate and work from home. But I always like trying. I have a paper that has just those people's names written down. People that I see marking like, I hate my job, or I hate having to work extra time. I wish I could spend more time with my family, my kids. I write and every day I use that paper, and I take 10 minutes and I just go on each person's page real quick. Usually I'm already liking their stuff, and just like anything they did that day or the day before if I miss it. And
Yeah, I mean, what do you have to lose? I mean, they're like, I think a lot of people, and that's the next thing, are afraid of like the word no. Like, I'm afraid of the word no, but I've gotten over it because the past couple of months, like getting no's have gotten me big yeses, you know? So like she was saying too, like go for no. And I've heard tons of leaders say it, go for no, because when you're looking and you're saying, okay, I'm going to get 100 no's today. Do you know how many yeses you're going to get because you're thinking you're going to get no's? You know what I mean? So go for no. Like, you know, when you really think of like all these people that have, you know, people have said no to them, like for instance, the Starbucks guy, 278 lone people said no to him, and he kept going. Like, I'm getting this loan to open Starbucks, you know what I mean? And now it's the biggest coffee chain in like America, you know what I mean? So, you know, go for no. Like, being afraid of no, I was afraid of no. Like, I was like, oh, it gets, of course, it gets frustrating. It gets, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, like, I just throw my phone. But the yeses are so worth it. You know what I mean? Like, the LCs that you help, with the customers that you help, the distributors that you help, it's so worth it. So definitely go for no, because if you're not asking people, the answer is always no anyway. So definitely go for no. The point is to ask, because posting is not asking. Don't be afraid. I mean, this is your business. You know, if you were going, like, I always go back to my mom's deli. When she had the deli, she would go and, you know, go to the college that was down the block. She would send, you know, flyers to other businesses. She would run all over, you know, the Bronx, where, you know, the area, and promote her business. And that's what you have to do. You have to promote your business. This is your business. No, I'm telling you, nobody else is going to do it for you. You have to do it. So, go ahead.
Okay, your page is your storefront.
Yeah.
Remember that. So, and that includes what you post, what you share, the things that you comment, the way you present yourself and talk, and your pictures and your posts. People see that as, is this going to be a person that I want to join a business with, or somebody that is going to take me seriously as somebody that wants to make money? Like, you have to make your page your company. Like, if you had a storefront, had garbage all over the place, a bunch of hoodlums hanging out the front, everybody's going to want to come in and buy something from you. It's clean and it's, you know, pretty and inviting. That's what's going to get you these people to come in. That took me a while to really understand, because I would post some ignorant stuff, you know, a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now, when I joined. And now that I keep my page, I don't post anything religious, nothing political, nothing has to do with vaccines or, you know, anything like that. No matter what my views are, I don't ever post stuff like that, because you don't want to offend somebody that could potentially be your next rock star. Keep it simple. Post things that are appealing to everyone.
Amen to that.
It's true. It's true. And even when, like, I have a fight with Vinny, I'm not posting that. Right. Nobody knows about my fights. Nobody knows that I was sick.
You have a perfect marriage? What?
Yeah, of course I do. But nobody knows about my fights. People know about the roses he put on my dresser and the notes that he hung up. Like, you want to be positive because that's who you want to bring into your business, you know? Like, but people don't know what I'm going through medically. I'm not sharing that on Instagram or Facebook. People don't know, you know, that, I don't know, the bad stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? Like, you want to post the good because, you know, like Megan said, it is your storefront. So if there's garbage around your storefront, people are not going to come in. So what else? Oh, stop begging people to work. I love this because, I mean, you could sign up distributors. I like to encourage my distributors, but I'm not, you guys know, I'm not going to hound you to post. I'm not going to hound, because I'm not, my upline never did that to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, Sam, you didn't post today. Meanwhile, Sam, you're very consistent. But I'm not going to see that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, I'll message you. Like, I'm gonna call you out, Megan. I'll message Megan, like, this was like months ago though, and she wasn't posting. I'm like, Megan, what's up, girl? And she'd be like, okay, I'm posting. And I'm like, no, I'm not saying anything.
And the thing is, like, sometimes you get busy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a mother of 3, and we were moving, and we were trying to get our house
That
organized.
was months ago, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, you know, you forget sometimes, especially when you're new or you hit a lull in your business where you're really not getting a lot of interaction, so you don't feel like you have a lot to feed back to.
Right.
Yeah, you have to remember, like, every day. And I still have trouble sometimes where I'm like, you know, I'll go till 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon going, crap, I have not posted a single thing at all today. And so I have to hurry up and, like, remember to post something so that I have it written down. You know, it's hard sometimes, especially when you're busy. If you're working a full-time job and you're doing this part-time,
It's true.
You have multiple kids. No matter what your situation, you have to just remember. I've seen this today too. 70% of people open their phone as the first thing they do in the morning. They roll over and they pick up their cell phone.
Yep.
That's the very first thing people do. So take that advantage, get up early, post something, go back to sleep. Just try and post that good morning post so people see your name. They start seeing you on a regular basis, and people will start taking you more seriously as somebody that is actually really looking to build a business and help people get their goals and stuff.
That was a good point, because when I worked, I would wake up early and I would get ready so that when I got into my car, I would take a selfie and be like, I love that I could work my business and work my full-time job at the same time. So, like, or good morning, just my face and just good morning. So they knew, like, okay, she's up. Like, okay, cool, she's up. I would go to the bathroom on break. I used to go to the bathroom every hour and a half. They literally thought something was wrong, but whatever.
I remember that.
What?
I remember that. I remember you going every hour, and you would tell us.
Yep, I would be like, I'm going. So I would bring my phone, because I know my phone was not allowed in school. Like, I would bring my phone with me, and I would be like, I don't care. I'm doing it. It's in my, I used to put it either here or in my back pocket, and they never saw it. But, and I used to post, and I would go all the time, like on break. So if you really, like, I know, Ashley, you have a hard time with posting at work. So I would wake up a little tiny bit early, just post one good morning picture, and then on break, post one picture. And then when you get home, post another picture. You know what I mean? So that, like, even if you're posting 3 times a day, your business is open. You know what I mean? And then at night, you could always message or follow or unfollow. You know, like, you could find what's good for you. But that's what I used to do.
I get a lot more interaction at night.
Yeah.
In the afternoon than I do at all during the day.
I do.
During the day, what I usually do is I go through my list of people first, and then if I have time over, I'll just scroll through and I'll just like and comment on every single person's post until I have something that I need to message somebody about or somebody responds back. But nighttime, like between like now and 11:30 is when I get the most interaction with my business.
Me too. I mean, I'm messaging at 10:30. because for some reason at 10:30, like Callie time is kind of like unwinding, and like my time is kind of like, okay, just scrolling. So I noticed at 10:30 my time Eastern, it's like the low time. So I'll be messaging them. But like you have to find your own time. You know what I mean? Like when I was working, I would stay up till 2:00 in the morning. And I would message, and I would add, and I would unfollow. Now, when you're first starting, you want your to work on your followers. So, you know, making sure your distributors know that. The most important thing, because your followers are your potential customers and your potential distributors. So you want to make sure that you're building your Instagram. You know, making sure you're following and then unfollowing, so that your numbers are not like you're following 1,000 and only, you know, 300 are following you back. You know what I mean? So even for me, like I notice when I'm like at a dry spell, I'm not adding. So, you know, it's so important to add to networks. And if you're not adding to your networks, it's like you're showing the same people the same stuff. So it's no new eyes, and you want new eyes, you know? So I think, you know, when you first start, that's what your goal should be, is adding as many followers and then unfollowing, and then adding again and then unfollowing. I think it's really important to get into that, you know, routine of adding and unfollowing. Let's see, what else do we have? So another thing she said, another thing that she said was be who you are. So basically she was talking about, I'm not going to post that, you know, because I don't wear makeup, you know, like I'm not going to post all these pictures of me in makeup and, you know, in my Louis Vuitton bag, because I don't have a Louis Vuitton bag. Like, you want to be who you are, the real person that you are. So, you know, if your hair is like a mess, post that, you know, that's the real you. And she used Jade Hooper, which I think she's the realest.
I love
you know, she's a mom. She's in her, you know, t-shirts and shorts and just hair not even done. Lisa, you post you, you know, she's always posting you. Lisa's always posting her. I mean, I think most of us always post ourselves. I think we all do, unless it's like the filters that we.
I love filters.
Whatever. I'll post the filters, no problem.
You're like a Snapchat filter queen.
Yes.
I feel like I feel like I'm out of the loop. Like I'm like some Beyond.
Get Snapchat, Megan. You have to get Snapchat. Get Snapchat. It will help with your business, and it will help with, like, you know, if you want to do silly pictures with Nathan. Like, it'll be
I like Messenger. Facebook Messenger has them every once in a while, but they're definitely not as cool as Snapchat.
But it's just another outlet to, like, your business anyway. So, I mean, getting it, I think it's good. I haven't found a way to add people on Snapchat yet, but I'll look that up.
I think people have to add you. I don't think.
No, you can add people. You just go to your. I'll just show you. Hold on.
Do that.
Thanks, Mara.
So this little icon, hit it and touch add friends.
Well, look at that.
But it gives me, like, people in my phone book.
So you could do, like, username nearby. I haven't done that one because I don't want creeps on there. But like on Instagram, I'll tell people to add me, and then at that point you can either accept them or deny them, just like Facebook or Instagram. That way you don't get the crazy people.
Okay. But, like, my thing is, like, you know how, like, we're adding to Instagram and Facebook? Like, I want to be able to add on Snapchat, but I don't want.
Yeah.
So will you just, like, just add me on Snapchat kind of thing?
And you give your
your name.
Username.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll try that. Thanks, Mariah.
Do you guys message people until they absolutely tell you to stop?
Look, I just messaged this person. I've been messaging for a month, like literally over and over and over.
Is I have one potential distributor, and we've talked on direct message on Instagram, Facebook chat, and text message. So every time I hit her up on a different one, and she sees them, she just won't respond.
I have some of those. Well, if they're not responding, just imagine when they sign up and you have to force them to work.
But they like my stuff on
People
social media.
like it.
At that point, they'll message you when they're interested. Those people, I just message once a month. That's it.
Even though you've talked and had like, she's like, I have the money, I'm ready to sign, and then.
Yep.
Did you tell about BOGO?
Yeah, I did. And the last time she actually messaged me to be a distributor was around BOGO time.
She's just not ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's not her time, maybe.
She'll keep watching.
I mean, she's about to have a kid again this month, but.
Oh my gosh.
She needs it.
I mean, you're like, there's so many people that are like, oh my gosh, you need this. Like, I'm always saying that, but they will come, like they will sign up. Like the most successful people that you'll have are the ones that are like, okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. Sign up and have no problem. Like, those are the most successful ones.
Well, like, just like last night, I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning talking to somebody, and before we even got to the cost of things or, you know, the details of it, she was already like, if I don't like it, can I quit?
Yep.
I told her you could, but I don't want that. I mean,
No.
Well,
don't waste your money if your mindset's already negative.
Right.
Well, and people ask that too, because I've had people ask me that, because there's companies that if you stop being a representative for them, you get penalized.
Yeah.
You have to pay a fee,
Oh, wow.
or you have to pay a fee. Somebody had told me there was one company. It was another like weight loss company, I believe. This was a while ago, but you had to pay a fee to cancel it. And then, like, you had to stop. There was, like, some contract saying you can't join with another company for, like, a period of time.
What?
Yeah. So, and unless you just bullshit me, but I know that there are companies that you have to pay a fine, because people have told me that, you know, I've heard it from more than one person. So I always tell people this, and I actually tell people, you know, look, you know, if you don't like what our company has to offer, if you're not happy being a distributor, you can absolutely go back to being a loyal customer at any time. You can stop being a distributor and you continue to get the products for your cost. Because at that point, there's still a distributor under you that still cancels their auto shipment. So they're still going to be getting BB, and you're going to be getting paid off that BB also. So you don't have to worry about, you know, whether or not they decide that they're going to keep working or not. Who cares? If they order products, they don't. Just move on. Do not revive the dead. They will come back when they're ready and they want to make money.
It's true.
All the distributors, so they ain't got to worry about signing for the kid again.
I mean, I know a couple of distributors that have told me, like, is there a penalty, just so they know, like, just for their own benefit, you know? Because, I mean, I would want to know, too, like, am I going to be charged $500 if I quit? You know what I mean? Like, so no, there is no penalty. Like, so, I mean, that's an up that we have. You know what I mean? So just reassuring her, if you need me to be in a chat with you, her, and me, I will do that.
I've also thought about that too. You know, when you have potentials and when they hear someone who's successfully made their way tell you, instead of me just being like, oh yeah, upline is, you know, amazing.
Yeah, like, I'm willing to do that, like, for anybody. Like, I'm willing to be like, hey girl, like, this is my story, let's get you going. Like, these bonuses are.
We need to do that, Danielle. Remember we talked about that before, doing that Facebook thing for, like, people's potentials?
Well, this would be in, like, a chat.
Yeah.
Or even like a Zoom like this.
I would not mind. Like, if you guys have, like, if a couple of you guys have a couple of potentials, like, I will get on and share my story. Like, I don't mind. You tell me, I'll do it. Like, I did
that with one of Amanda's potentials this week, and it worked. She was like, Lisa convinced me, like, this is what the lady said. Lisa convinced me. I just have to convince my husband because he wants her to join Herbalife. And I was like, you know, I didn't say don't join them. I didn't say anything about them. I talked about us, our compensation plan, the benefits, not having auto shipment, or, not having inventory and all that. And then also, I came from Mary Kay, and when I talked to you, like, I had a whole list of questions, like, okay, do I have to have inventory? Do I have to have parties? Like, remember, I was like, just constantly like asking you these questions for like 2 weeks until I joined.
Yeah.
So you have those people that have worked with other companies, and they do want to stay at home and still, continue to work at home, but they don't find the perfect company. And that's what I've had to tell like some potentials. It's like, the comparison, yes, we have the same concept. It's a multi-level marketing company, but what sets us apart is the wraps and the compensation plan. You can't beat it. I mean, I've compared it, being a former Mary Kay consultant, you just can't. Like, I would never go back. There's no way I could do that, because this is residual income.
And that's the thing, like, the residual income is like crazy. Like, literally, people that I've signed up as LCs 2 years ago are still ordering today. So, like, you're constantly getting paid on that one time of work, I mean, you get the ones that their credit card declines and they fall off the face of the earth. But for the most part, most of your LCs or customers are ordering more and more products because they'll order when you and them have a good relationship. I really believe that. So, like, I have an LC that she's like, I'll literally message her like all the time. And now we've become like more like friends, that she's thinking about joining the company. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, becoming more of their friends. So, like, hey girl, how is that Fat Fighters going for you? Or should we switch you to greens? Because maybe that will give you more energy in the morning. Or maybe you need the shake, because the shake, will help you stay full longer. You know what I mean? Like, so making sure you have that relationship with LCs will help you with your residual income, because I can't even believe there's like 3 people on Vinny's chart, that I transferred to him, who have like $300 still in their account, and they're like, oh no, I'm gonna wait until it gets up like higher and higher. And I'm like, girl, give me some of that. Like,
For real.
like, oh my gosh, because as customers, they earn perk points. So each month a customer orders, they get 10% back in credit. When they're at 6 months, they get $50, and when they're at a year, they get $150. So
doesn't it expire?
It expires when they stop auto shipment.
I had a customer that ordered for years straight, and then she finally redeemed her points. She got like 260 in products, and her shipping was only like $23. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing.
So, like,
I mean, it's incredible.
It really is. And like, telling your customers or your potential customers these perks will also help them. We no longer have the free shipping, so make sure you're letting your don't mention that when customers sign up. I know. I'm surprised.
Big things like, oh, you get free shipping.
I know, but I think it was getting too much because people were ordering a lot, and it was free shipping, and they were like losing money, kind of, But I was surprised they didn't take away the wrap reward shipping yet. I'm like, but
is there shipping on wrap rewards?
No, it's free shipping.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I never realized that.
Yeah, it's free shipping on wrap rewards. We have to pay tax, so it's like $1 something. What was I gonna say? But yeah, but letting them know, like, you'll stay the loyal customer. You get 10% back every month. So, Veronica, right? Veronica, is that Veronica?
Yeah, it's me.
And actually, you're now gonna start getting like customers. Like, you're looking to get customers. That's a good perk to let them know about. Like, you're gonna get 10% back. You're getting the 40% off discount each month. You could switch products each month. At your 6-month mark, you get $50 back in credit. And at your 1 year, you get $150 in credit. So, you know, the flexibility of the loyal customer program is really, it helps the customers. So you want to make sure you're promoting that as well when you're talking to people. Okay. So the next one was mindset. And like, I'm telling you guys, mindset, oh my gosh. She's saying that 80% of your mental mindset is the business. So when you're saying, oh, I'm not getting any DTs. Oh my gosh, I'm not getting any LCs. Oh my gosh, I'm never going to get diamond. Oh my gosh, I might as well quit now. What the, you know, that is what's going to happen. So I told you, like, some of you know that, like, when I first started, I showed Vinny, I was like, I'm going to get diamond. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get diamond. And he was like, no, you're not.
You all them bouncing on that?
I was like, what? I was like, oh my gosh, tell me I won't, because I will. Like, that's the biggest motivation. So when you have people in your ear like, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not going to get it. No, you're not. Let me see. That is the biggest motivation to me. And like, literally, like, if somebody tells me I'm not, like, I will. Make sure you're listening to like positive things. And I know it could be hard, because I'm telling you, I was in a rut for like 4 months, and I was like questioning why I was with this business, but changing my mindset. So changing, like, heck, like, I deserve this. My family deserves this. My team deserves this. You know, like, my team deserves me to pour into them. My team deserves me to be positive all the time. Like, changing that, it's no longer about you. You signed up to be a distributor. You signed up to be a business owner. It's your job now to help change people's lives. So, you know, the products have changed my life. The company has changed me and my family's life. Now it's time for me to go and change other people's lives. Now the products have helped me. I was in danger of being pre-diabetic, and we're not supposed to make medical claims, but I was consistently using the products, and now I'm like not even a trace inside. You know what I mean? So like, for me, I'm talking to people and I'm like, listen, get your doctor approval, because my doctor approved it, but get your doctor approval and start the products right away, because I know how hard it is to lose weight, and I know how hard it is to manage blood sugar, and I know how hard it is to look at my body and be like, oh my gosh, my husband's not good. You know what I mean? Like, it's just your thought in your head. But changing that and saying, hey, you know what? Like, I lost 36 pounds. It's a start. You know what I mean? And saying, you know, I'm going to get this next distributor, and she's going to be my rock star. And I think I just signed a couple of new distributors that are going to be amazing. But even like you guys that have been with me for 2.5 years, like, you guys are like, it's right there that, like, you know that picture of like the guy who's like hitting the rock and hitting the rock and hitting the rock, and then he turns around and like one more hit was like the diamond. That is you guys. Like, you're right there. Like, one more hit and you're like, it's like explosion. So like, changing your mindset and like, yeah, hell yeah, Daniela, that diamond's right there. Like, I'm telling you, like, your mood, like it changes everything. Like, you have to be, if you're not positive, like, go and watch some positive, like, motivational stuff. Like, I YouTube like Carrie Bauer all the time. Carrie Bauer, Jade Hooper, Ashley Sinclair is like, I love her. Like, she's so good. But I'm always watching these videos so that like, I'm like, wait, like they could do it, I could do it. You know what I mean? Like, make sure like at least once a day, I'll like watch something. Even if you're like in the shower, just put it on, you know, like
Yep.
put it on and like have it in the background. Like you take a shower. Well, except you're Lisa and don't take showers. I'm kidding, Lisa. Oh, she might be moving. Oh, there she is.
Sorry, a call was coming in, and I was telling Josh that to tell them that I'm on a conference call.
Okay. I said, so like you take a shower, you know what I mean? Like, or even when you're cooking dinner, like have it on, you know what I mean? Like, I had one of the moms, like, she's like, oh, I was just watching, I was just cooking dinner and had my earphone on my phone and I was listening to one of the training videos. Like, that's what you have to do. You know what I mean? Like, and every day I make it like personal development is so important in this business because it'll set you back if you're not doing it. You know, like listening to like all these leaders. I post a video inside Team Green, watch it. Like even if it's like half hour, like just watch it. Because I don't post stuff in there just to post it. Like there's something that like I want you guys to like know about. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, mindset is everything. Because when you're constantly saying like, I'm never going to promote, I'm never going to get LCs, I'm never going to be successful in this business, I'm always going to stay a distributor, that's what's going to happen. But when you are saying I'm triple diamond, I don't care what happens. I am triple diamond. And I'm writing Post-its everywhere. Because I want to get out of this apartment and I want to buy my house, not my dream home, but I want to buy a house. And you have to know what you want. You know what I mean? Like, you know, your why has to like literally make you cry. Like it does, guys. It makes me cry. Like I want to get out of here. I want to, you know, get into a house, retire Vinny, even though he probably won't ever retire because he needs to be doing something. But, you know, just these things that you want, you need to say it every day. You know, this business is so life-changing. And I know you guys, it's been hard for a lot of you guys, but I'm telling you, you've got to push through. You've got to message people. You've got to find the right rock stars for your team. You got to, when you sign them up, you got to encourage them to work. Inspire them, be their inspiration. But for those of you who had just started, your main focus right now is to get your first 4 LCs. So, you know, make that your mission and don't wait the 30 days. Do it right away so that you have the next 27 days to build your team because these bonuses that they're giving on top of commissions are so life-changing. They're so life-changing. But I think that's it. Does anybody have any questions? I have like less is more, but I don't know why that was the last thing. But it's true.
It is important. The less I find that when I'm posting stuff, like I've had more responses from posting simple things like, okay, so who seriously wants to lose 10 to 20 pounds really fast, or like just wants to lose 10, 20 pounds? Comment below. Who was growing their hair out? I need product models. Like those things, I've probably gotten at least eight LCs from posts like that, as opposed to posts that are long drawn out, because people's attention spans are very short, especially scrolling on Facebook. They're not going to want to read a whole big paragraph about something. If you can keep it short enough so that it stays big, bold, I read those more than I read the stuff that's written in little. I've noticed myself.
Yeah, it's true.
And then when you're posting stuff like that, like I always stuff, and then I private message them, and I have that script. I can't remember who I got it from actually now, but I use that script and I use it for a lot of the same things. I just change it so that it's the same, but it's literally, I'll read it to you. It's literally extremely short, to the point. People just say yes or no, and that's the end of it. So the one, like when I did the hair skin, all right, who's looking to grow their hair out? I need 5 models. So I like their comment. I say, I'm chat messaging you or something. And then I private message them, hey girl, so you're trying to grow your hair longer. That's it. Wait for the response. Yes, I've been trying so long. Or yes, I just cut it all off. And I say, awesome. I have a product that makes the process quicker. 2 little heart emojis, right? Heart eye emojis. Would you be interested? Question mark, exclamation points. Question marks and exclamation points give a sense of urgency, and people are more likely to impulse. And, you know, when you have like emojis, something that's like bright, exciting. So they go, okay, well, what is it? Or what do I do? Or, you know, they ask whatever the question is. So I would just word it a little bit different, just depending on exactly what their question is. And then I would say, so, like, you know, they're for their wedding. Oh my gosh, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. So you will be getting my 40% discount immediately as a product model. Instead of paying $55, it would be $33 a month for a 90-day challenge. Are you in? Question mark, exclamation point. That's it. And they'll say yes or no, and then they either want more information or they give you their information to order. I always get my customers' information and I place their orders for them. Some people don't do that. Some people think, you know, that they are too afraid to ask them for that question. Do you know how many people have given me their credit card numbers? I've never met them a day in their life. And they give me their address, their date of birth, their credit card number. Like, I mean, I could go get out a million people's identity if I wanted to, you know what I mean? But people, if you are hesitant about the way that you ask, they're going to be hesitant and they're going to run away. They're going to want to run away from it. As long as you're confident in how you're asking and you have a set script that you go by, I copy and paste everything. I have all my scripts saved in my notes. And the more consistent and confident you are with how you post things, the more likely these people are just going to give you the information. That way they can't say, oh, well, I'll get to it when I have time, or I don't have my card with me right now. You know, I'll just do it, you know, when I get home. I get their information right then and there. Say, all right, well, this is what I say. Great. Well, I'll place your order for you. This is what I need to place your order. And I have it, their full name, address, date of birth, card number. I have all the information that I need to place their order, and I do it for them. And then I just say, when they're done, I say, great, your order's been put in. Your shipment should come within 7 to 14 days. Please let me know as soon as you get it. Feel free to tag me on Facebook when you get your box. You don't have to show your products if you don't want
That's a
to.
good one.
And then I tell them, take your before and after pictures now so you don't forget. You can send them to me on here. Everything is completely confidential unless you give me authorization to show them or to put them for a corporate so we can get it approved, to show people your amazing results. Send me your pictures, your front side picture, a picture of you standing on the scale to show your weight, or if it's the hair, show me a picture of your hair, front and side, back, whatever you want to do. And then keep that picture and post it on here, and we'll keep it. And then in 30 days, every day I go through my calendar, through my notebook. That's where I keep all my LCs at. Just sitting underneath my computer. And I message these people every day on the month. And I say, hey, how's it going with your products? This is a binder I keep. It literally has every single one of my LCs in it. I have one day, a binder for every day of the month. Every time I get an LC, whatever date it is, if it was today the 6th, like a customer I got an LC today, I wrote her information in my binder. So on that day, every day, I know these people are going to be ordering their products. So about 10 days before their products are going to order, I go through and I say, hey, look, how's it going with your products? How's your progress? And then on that month, I message them again and say, hey, it's 30 days, time for your follow-up picture or, you know, your follow-up with your products. How's everything going? And then we go from there, either change your products or continue ordering or whatever they're going to do. But it's important that you follow up with your LCs, build that relationship with them, and don't just use them as a sale. You know, these people they're building confidence in you to help with the problems they're having, whether it be health, money, whatever it is that they are needing help with. They become feeling confident. So you need to make sure that you're there for them as well. So you build that relationship, and they want to continue to order from you and potentially eventually join your team. I had a lady today, the LC I got today, another It Works distributor, but she messaged me and said, look, you know, I want to know about some products that you have. Can you give me a bit more information? So she was like, I already have the fat fighters. I'm going through my thing. Like, did I already order with her? Like, she already a customer? Like, I just don't remember. She's like, no, she said, I had another distributor that I was ordering from, but I trust you more. I know you. I've been talking to you longer. You know, we're friends on Facebook. I've never met her a day in my life, but we're friends. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Build that relationship. And now she's ordering from me, and she's thinking about being a distributor. So build these relationships with people.
It's
they'll help you more.
It's so true. It's the building the relationship. It's just like anything. Like you should be building your relationships with your customers anyway. The same as distributors. You know, most of everybody that I've signed up were friends. You know what I mean? So you want that with like LCs as well. I do it differently than Megan's. I just have a planner, and the day that they ordered is when I put it in. And on the 15th of each month, I'll message them, and on the 30th or the 28th or the 29th or 31st, the last day of the month, I'll message them again. So, you can do it differently the way you want. It's whatever works with you. But yeah, the simpler the better. I noticed that when I say, like, say for instance, the hair, skin, and nails, when I say it's 55 a month, it's usually 55 a month. But you could get it for 33 a month in the 90-day challenge. I feel like that they're like, whoa, 55 a month, because like the monthly supply is 55. But if you're doing the 90-day program, it's the 40% off. Now, don't forget to tell them that it's per month. So that's why I do 33 a month for the 90-day challenge. So they're like, oh, okay, a month, but the simpler, the better. So if they're not asking about Fat Fighters, don't tell them about Fat Fighters. They're talking about hair, skin, and nails. If they're not asking what it does, I usually say, the hair, skin, and nails vitamin sold out 3 times last year, and most people have seen results within 2 weeks. Everybody's different, basically, if they ask a question, you answer it. Don't go, because then they get all like, whoo,
It's too much for them. They get overwhelmed and then they're done. They cut it off.
Yeah, even with wraps, like I had somebody say like this whole huge thing, and I'm like, whoa, she didn't ask that. Like, they tighten, tone, and firm. You wear it for 45 minutes, up to 8 hours. You know what I mean? Like, simple. Like, and if you need help with wording, that's what I'm here for. So Veronica and Ashley, you guys are new. You come to me, I will give you exactly what to write. And that's with anybody. Because I still do it for Megan, Mariah.
Almost 2 years, and I still.
Yeah. So like that's for anybody. Anybody can come and be like, hey, Daniela, how do I word this? Like, just do it. Like, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys. I'm not here to just sit pretty, drink my water, like.
I do too. I was going to say, when people are asking like about losing weight, I always ask them what their goals are. It's important that you ask what their goals are, because, they may be wanting the wraps, thinking that the wraps are going to help them lose weight. And the wraps will not help you lose weight. It's important that you let these people know, because you don't want them to be disappointed when they get the wraps. You're like, man, I'm not losing any weight. Like, yeah, maybe I'm losing a couple inches here, but I haven't lost a single pound. What is going on? And some people may even gain weight from them. You never know. So you always want to make sure that you ask them what their goals are. That's another opportunity to find out, look, I really want to lose weight. I'm struggling. I work so much. Well, there's an opportunity. If you want to look about making a second income, you can start losing weight. This is what I always tell people. If they're interested in products, I have an opportunity to join as a distributor. When you join as a distributor and you share your results, people are going to want to buy from you. Why not lose weight and make money at the same time? You buy your kit, you get wraps, you can get all the products at the same cost as you would as a loyal customer or doing a 90-day challenge. And then you can start building a team of your own, make your own money, and eventually quit that job you hate and get out of the financial hole that you're in. So this company is so much about giving and helping people get out of debt that it's almost doing a disservice by not letting people know that this is an opportunity for them, that they are always welcome to join your team and make that extra money and help them, all while still losing weight or growing their hair out or doing whatever it is that they wanted to do, what their goals are. Don't ever pass up an opportunity to join somebody, because you never know. You really know.
But the point is, you need to ask. So if you're just posting, it's not going to work. If you're just, you have to ask. And it's so important. Like, I never thought it was important to message and ask people until literally, I think it's been 3 months. And that's when, like, my business is exploding, because I'm asking people. Like, it doesn't hurt to ask. Simple. Hey, would you be interested in doing a 90-day challenge? That's it. Simple. They say no, they say no. You know the answer. If they just read it, move on. You have 8,000 followers or 5,000 followers. Like me, I have 9,000 followers. There's no way I've messaged all those 9,000 people. Plus, I'm adding every day, so those people I'm messaging too. You know what I'm saying? So definitely message. I can't believe I spent 2 years without messaging.
Imagine where you would have been already.
Yeah. So.
And you can, like, don't ever say that you think you've messaged everybody, because people turn 18 every single second. People are going through, this is another thing they said, that people go through a life change every 6 to 9 months, meaning they have a child, they get married, they lose a job, they get a job, they buy a new car, they get a new pet. So these are all reasons that people could either need to lose weight, need to look better, need to get healthy, need to make money. All those are opportunities. So someone that sent me a message yesterday, and 9 months from now may really desperately need that opportunity that you had to offer. But 9 months of messaging or talking to their friends, your message isn't going to be the first one that pops up.
Right.
You have to be consistent with who you're talking to. That's why
Ashley was my LC. Ashley was my LC for longer than 3 months. And I was like, girl, you need to join. You lost so much weight. I was like, oh my God. And she's like, no. Right? For like a good year. She's like, no. Yeah. She's like, it's not good for me. No. I'm not doing. And then she just messaged me randomly. I need to do this. Like, it's now her time. Right. Like, even Veronica, I messaged you about the products, and she didn't respond. And I was like, all right, whatever. She'll be back. And she messaged me. So, like, it's just because they're not saying no. I mean, just because they're saying no now doesn't mean they'll say no forever. Like, you know, but you don't want to stay on like, of course I wanted Ashley and Veronica on my team, but like, I wasn't constantly like, okay, I need them. Like, I was messaging other people. Like, I'm working on other people. Like, even with DTs that say they're going to sign up Friday, you know how many people I have signing up Thursday? I have 15 people signing Thursday. Do you think one of them will? No.
One might.
Listen, all 15 will sign, because that's my mindset right now.
Okay.
But they, you know, they'll
Friday and you let me know.
Yeah. But they'll say yes, and then something comes up. But I'm gonna find 15 more people. You know what I mean? Like, fixating on those LCs or those distributors, that's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, we have to find more and more and more. And there's so many people that I talk to daily that don't even know about this business yet.
Yes.
There's so many people. Guys, if you're not adding people from the different countries as well.
I did that the other day. I looked up the hashtag whatever country we go to, and I added like a ton of people from that.
Yeah. Germany, I told you Germany is where we were 14 years ago. Yeah. What? Guys, I cannot wait to be open in Mexico. I can't wait for Asia. I can't wait for Asia or South Africa.
South Africa, thank you.
But right now, we're not open there. So we need to target like these different countries, because these people need it. They don't know about us yet. But even in the United States, they don't know about us. So make sure you're thinking like, when you're adding people, think about like different interests. You know, people are now, I'm not going to go to teachers, because so many people in, you know, it works are adding teachers. So I'm going to go specifically to even PCOS. Like, I'm not even targeting that anymore, because everybody's adding people with PCOS. Like, you want to do like, I don't know.
But see, at the same time though, they may not join with those people. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Person is going to relate to a different person.
That's
Whether
true.
it's you or somebody else, they're going to relate to somebody, and they need to hear this business.
That's true.
I still add people. I don't care what it is. I add people because, you know, I've had people that literally have been following other It Works people. I've been following, you know, I was going to order with this other It Works girl, but, you know, you're I see you all the time and I see what you're doing and I'd rather do them with you, or I'd rather.
That's true. But the point is you have to be consistent and personal the way you are. Because so many people message me and they're like, oh my gosh, how's Rocky and Vinny? And I'm like, you're in California. How do you know my husband's name? or hey, Josh. Or like, how do you know like my dog's name is Rocky? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but because I'm so personal, they know my life. Like when I was watching Sarah, I was like, yeah, Sarah and Kurt, my friends.
My friends. I'm glad you call me your friends because I totally act like we're BFFs all the time.
Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, my friends. And what? She didn't even know who I was. You know what I mean? Like, so like, because we're so personal, like really sharing our life, like sharing, like most of my followers know that I want to buy a house. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm posting about it, or I'm always posting about Rocky, or that I want to retire Vinny. So of course, just post that, post your life. Don't be afraid to post your life.
People need to see that you're a real person, that you go through real struggles, that you have a life, that you're not just a billboard, that you're not just posting before and afters all day, or spamming people or cold messaging people that don't cold message people that do not like or comment on your posts. That's a big thing. And I have people that have refused to order from me even though they have commented that they were interested on product posts, because they think that I cold messaged them because I messaged them after they had commented, oh, like that sounds really cool. And I say, hey, I saw your comment. You're interested in wanting some more information? No, you know what? Why are you cold messaging me? I don't want you cold messaging. All you It Works people cold messaging.
We're all put in the same category, and I hate that.
As a company, have got to stop cold messaging people. I'm guilty of it. It's literally how I got to Ruby. Like I'm not kidding. I literally cold messaged every single person in my messenger, and I got to Ruby in my 60 days. But I cold messaged so many people, and I'm sure I lost a lot of potentials in that, and a lot of friends that unfollowed me or defriended me because I annoyed them or I offended them. Whatever. I'm moving on, but it's become a problem with the company as a whole, and I see it all the time, especially on the mommy pages where people get so annoyed with It Works. I never see people any other companies. It's always It Works. Do not cold message somebody unless they specifically ask for more information or they show interest in your product posts consistently. But don't just randomly message people, because it never turns out really good. My thing is that cold messaging is people that don't like your stuff. Or that you haven't built a relationship with.
You can't
never talked to a day before.
No, you can't do that. Like, that's the thing that people don't know the difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? Because when I say messaging, I'm messaging people that are liking my pictures, that are commenting, that I'm commenting back, I'm liking back, and then I'm sending a message. But people are doing it to like random people, or hey, I saw that you want to lose weight. I mean, It Works for no, like, add them as a friend. Talk to them. Like their pictures, say their daughter's beautiful. Where'd you get that dress? Show interest in them as a person.
Asking questions so that they have to respond back to you. Because the Facebook algorithms, only the people that you comment and message and like on, and they comment, message, like back, are going to be the ones that come up in your newsfeed first. So it's very, very important that you're building that relationship through commenting and asking questions so that they comment back. Because that's what builds that algorithm back up, so they're going to start seeing your posts regularly.
Yes.
That's why I go through after I message all my people on my list, I go down my news feed and I just like and comment and message on people's stuff. That way you start building those relationships, so they start messaging you back.
Yeah.
And to my customers, what?
I was just say, always make sure you set your thing on most recent instead of top comments.
Yeah.
Most recent is going to be like top comments are the people that you've built that algorithm with. Most recent are people that literally just posted, whether they're in your algorithm or not.
That's on Facebook.
Comments. Yeah, on Facebook. I don't really use Instagram that much. I'm on Facebook more than Instagram, but make sure that you're looking at most recent, and that, because you can start building that algorithm back up with those people that just now messaged or just now posted stuff.
Right. What were you gonna say, Mariah?
Two of my LCs from last month. One of them I met at a vendor event. We were randomly, I shouldn't say randomly, we were in Arizona for a reason, but we randomly went to a town and there was a vendor event. And at the time, I had just been introduced to LuLaRoe, so my obsession was like bonkers. I saw a sign and I like immediately ran inside, and there was like vendors everywhere, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was an event. Anyways, one of the unique girls, I started talking to her because I've ordered makeup from somebody previously. So I had my badge on. We were talking. I added her on Facebook. Didn't hear anything from her, and then she added me to her Facebook page, and I would like and comment because I've used the products. So I engaged with her, and then she's my loyal customer. And then, unfortunately, she messaged me last night and asked if I would host a party, and I felt like I had to because she helped me out. So
yeah,
I'm hosting a party. I know it's going to go absolutely nowhere because so many of my friends sell Unique, but I'm doing it because she helped me out. And then my other customer, I completely met through LuLaRoe. So finding things in common with people build that relationship for you. You don't even have to try at that point because it's just an immediate conversation starter.
Right.
And one of my former loyal customers is like literally my best friend. I've never met her, but we literally talk every single day, all day, about random stuff and then about LuLaRoe. I mean, and she's asked me questions about restarting her products, but she hasn't done it yet. Anyways, but when it's easier to make friends when you find things in common with them versus.
And that's why we say. Yeah, and that's why we say add people with your same interests. So that's it's easier to, start up conversations.
Yeah.
But that was good. Really good.
That's when people tend to trust you more is when you do have, conversation on a totally different topic than what you do and what you're promoting.
Right.
So
that was good. All right, guys, ladies, I think that's it. I'm really excited. I'm gonna share this with the team on the team page. But I'm so excited about what's to come, guys. This is promotion month, so don't waste any time. If you're looking to promote, you need to be enrolling. That's the only way you're going to promote. If you're looking to make money, you need to be enrolling. That's what we do. We need to enroll. so if it's customers, it's customers. If it's distributors, it's distributors. But make sure you're asking for help. If you guys are not using me or using your leaders, you need to use them because that's what we're here for. If you don't like my tips, there are so many different leaders in just our team green that you could ask, and they'll be willing to send you tips or different ways of doing things. So don't be afraid to ask. You spent the $99, right? It's your turn now to turn that into a profit. You could turn that into $99 a month, or you could turn it into $32,000 a month. But it's up to you, it's up to you. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody ever transferred anything to me and my team. Nobody ever, gave me and my team a DT or an LC. We did it on our own. You know what I mean? We are doing it on our own, and I'm proud to say that. I'm proud to say, nobody transferred nothing to me. Nobody helped my team. You know what I mean? Yes, they help us with tips and tricks and all of that. But, it's up to us to do it because nobody else will do it except for you. This is your business. You got to run with it. And don't worry about what's going up on top of here. I'm not worrying about, where Sarah's putting this one or that one, or worry about what's going on, below you, because that's what counts, and use me, guys. That's what I'm here for. Use me. if I don't respond, I'm in the doctor's office or, you know, doing something, but I'll get back to you ASAP. But if you guys need any help or have any questions, message me, text me, call me. I'm here. I'm here for you guys. That's it. Thank you so much for coming, guys.
Thanks.
I'm hoping to do
Right, what are you doing?
what?
She's like this.
I'm hoping to do, Mariah, I wanted to do like a rap party on Friday. I don't know if you guys want to, you know, it's just the posting. If you want to do that, we could set that up for Friday. I did a rap party for one of my new distributors. So basically, you know, I created an event. You guys add people to it. I have like the scripts. If you you know, you guys want to go live for a product, you could do that. You know, at the end, I talk about like my experience with It Works going live. But if you guys want to do that, we could do like a team one. Totally up to you. If you have potentials that like are on the fence or you know, even LCs distributors that are on the fence. Guys, if you have distributors that are on the fence and need to hear my story, put me in a chat and let me talk, because you know I could talk and talk and talk and not stop talking. So please let me, even an LC, like if you need me to talk to an LC, I'll do it. I'm not like, you know, Lisa knows. In the beginning, I was like, hi, guys. And now I'm like, hey, guys, let's go. You know, like, let's do this. Sam, you know, I was, like, really shy. Like, Sam knows my family. Like, she's, like, a family friend. And I was all like, okay, but let's go. Like, this is your business. Like, let's make some money. Like, people are making money. We could do it, too. Like, let's go. Let's do this. So if you need me to do it, I'll do it. And, like, the energy that I'll give, you know, like, I know you guys give energy, too. But, like, I could help you with that and all of that. So use me. And if you need anything else, let me know. And thanks for joining tonight. I'm sorry to take up an hour and a half of your time. And let's go kill Bongo.
Bongo.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.